Alongside head Javelina men's basketball coach Johnny Estelle, I'm Mark and Sarah. After a 70-69 win for the Javelinas in their 2019-20 home opener, and coach, heck of a game. You guys won it. You guys came back in the last minute to win that game by one. I'm just curious, has your heart rate kind of slowed down after the last few minutes of that game?
I don't know if my heart rate ever slows down. It probably stays high, and probably too high. But I'm proud of these guys. You know, I thought these guys, we didn't play very good tonight. Didn't execute very well all the time. But, you know, our desire to win was there. And, you know, early, as you know, a lot, if you just look at TV, there's a lot of teams not playing very good right now. But the will to win has got to be in your team. The execution ain't always there, but are you trying to win? And I thought we had a lot of key contributors from guys. You know, Wellington Stovall was the guy that came out there and gave us a great spark. You know, Jake Majors played some minutes. But then, you know, we had our normal guys like Trey that did a really good job. You know, Creighton Avery did a phenomenal job, I thought, coming in off the bench. So, you know, it was one of those games where it was a group effort. And that's how we build our program. You know, we're going to play 11, 12 guys, and at night, you know, we're going to figure out who's the one that's giving us the best chance to win, and thank God tonight we did.
You mentioned you said that you felt like there were some errors in execution. Was there any part of that you chalk up to just this being the first game of the season, the guys having to knock off of the rust a little bit?
Well, I mean, you know, that's a well-coached team, man. That's a very hard team to play the first game of the year because they run some very good stuff. Be the equivalency of back in the day playing Princeton, you know, different concept offensively, but, you know, they don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't really turn it over a lot. They run and execute. They play in the half court, and they'll allow you to sleep, and they can really shoot the ball. So, you know, I just felt like our guys settled down a little bit, and we just kind of had to disrupt them up the floor a little bit and kind of get them out of it. And, you know, like I said, we just made plays in space, got out in transition and ran a little bit. Like I say, we'll watch the film, make the adjustments, and, you know, we'll be better. We just got to get better 1% tomorrow.
You mentioned Wellington Stovall had a good game for you guys. This is a guy who didn't get a chance to play, had the red shirt last year. This obviously was his first game. What is it about him that made you trust him in crunch time tonight? Well,
you know, I always tell these guys, if you have a uniform, I trust you. You know, not saying that, you know, if you get in the game, I trust you, or we trust you. And you just got to just limit, you know, the negative thoughts about, you know, what time you get in the game, if you're starting, how many minutes you're going to play, and just maximize the opportunity you have. So that's what he did. He came in, you know, he was disruptive. He created a few turnovers. He actually scored a couple of baskets. You know, he just gave you energy. And in this game of basketball is a game of runs. Sometimes that's all you need. You need a good 2 or 3 minute spurt, and that's exactly what he did. He played to exhaustion, and he tried to give us an opportunity to win, and we did win.
You guys have talked a lot about the crowd, and the crowd really got into this game over the course of the last few minutes. Do you feel like that was an added boost for your team tonight?
Oh, yes, sir. You know, the crowd, I can't, you know, be more happier than that. You know, anytime we play in front of a crowd, no matter what sport we're playing, we're going to have a better chance to win. Home court advantage is, you know, what makes a home court advantage is not the coach, it's not the players, it's the fans. The fans is what makes the home court advantage. They make it disruptive. They make the players play harder. They feel like, you know, the players look like they got more people behind them. So it's easier to disrupt the opponent and make plays when you have people cheering for you. So, yeah, the fans, I mean, I know it's a Friday night and this is Texas. It's a big high school football night, but I really was pleased with the crowd we had and the way they was involved in the game.
23 from Trey Flowers. What were the things you saw from Trey Flowers tonight?
You know, he played solid. I thought he played good. I mean, you know, he's a talent, you know. I mean, he'll go back and he'll critique the game. He'll see probably some opportunities that he could have probably did a little bit more here, there, or finish here, there. But, you know, Trey's a winner, man. You know, he's one of those guys that not afraid of the moment, just like a lot of other guys. You know, Sammy Brooks hit a big three there. I mean, not many people can pull that shot. You know, everybody can talk about shooting it, but very few can make it. And the and one that Trey made down, that's talent. Those are players' plays. And, you know, those two are really doing a good job so far, but it's a host of guys. It's just not them two. It's a group of guys. That rebound that John Mouton had down there at the end, sealed the game. Man, that was big, man. So we look at the game probably a little different. Some people look at the stat sheet and see who the leading scorer is. We look at all contributors, whether if it's screening, defending, rebounding, 50-50 balls. Those are the guys that we value the most. You know, yeah, the point guy, yeah, you know, everybody knows him, but the other guys that make the point guy look good too.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Thanks for the time.
Hey, thank you.